ABC5's Rachel Osley joins us now for our final chapter of our series on the visually impaired with a look at technology.
Every day we do tasks that many of us may take for granted, like getting dressed in the morning or shopping at a grocery store. But these seemingly simple chores can pose a challenge for the visually impaired. With the latest in technological advances, however, the visually impaired can accomplish these tasks like everyone else.
We live in an age where everyone has to use the computer.
Microsoft Word, print, view, edit.
And the visually impaired are no exception. With the invention of screen readers, there's no need to be able to see a computer screen because the computer actually talks to you.
And it's going to tell them the letters and words they're forming, but it also gives them navigational cues.
In addition to screen readers, keyboards are an essential tool visually impaired students use to access everything a computer has to offer.
They can't use a mouse, so they have to be able to have a keyboard command to tell them where to get to on a program.
Braille can be very expensive, so not all students have access to a computer keyboard with Braille. But with a different tactile clue and the power of memorization, students don't need Braille on each key.
There's a little tiny raised line on the F and J key. This is so that the blind user can orient themselves to the keyboard.
Students with low vision may prefer to use their eyes when working on a computer rather than screen readers, and they can with a splash of color.
High contrast, where they are the yellow keys with the bold black letters on them.
Like on any computer, students can change font and color schemes to make the screen easier to read.
How to enlarge the print and things around them so that they have access to it.
Closed-circuit TVs come in handy if the object students are trying to see is not on a computer screen.
They can change the contrast so that maybe the words will, instead of being black on a white page that's difficult to read because there might be glare coming off that white page, we can reverse it so that it'll be a black background with white words.
They help me get good grades in school.
Enlarging in contrast gives students the freedom to see things for themselves.
It's less strain on my eyes.
CCTVs aren't the smallest of portable devices, so then what?
Newer technology like the iPad, you can download apps that'll be barcode readers.
Not everything has Braille, but that's where technology comes in. Take a picture.
Picture 4 taken.
And it tells you in detail what it is.
Picture 4 is picture of girl in green shirt rolling out dough.
An application like TapTapSee allows the blind to know the difference between a can of peaches and a can of apples at the grocery store, so students can interact with their environment with complete independence.
By teaching our students technology, it's opening up the world so that they have more books to read. They have access to things that are in the environment that they're not automatically getting through their vision.
I've spent a lot of time at the Montana School for the Deaf and Blind, and the confidence and abilities of these students never ceases to amaze me. Like one student said, they're capable, just give them the tools and the opportunity to prove it. In the ABC5 studio, I'm Rachel Osley.